Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing really well and welcome back to a new video. I'm having a little bit of a deja vu because some people may remember that I did a morning and nighttime skincare routine a few months ago. If you haven't seen those videos, you can click the link here in the screen. It will take you to that video. You can see it if you're interested. That being said, I do want to make clear that I still love a few of those products. There are still some of my favorites in those videos and things that I would absolutely recommend to people with the same skin concerns as me. But I have recently, a few months ago, made some changes in my skincare routine. They have been quite literally life-changing. Okay, let me give you a very quick background story. Basically, I've been struggling with my skin since forever. Of course, when I was a little kid, I did not have any skin concerns. And then when I reached puberty, I noticed that I was getting a lot of little bumps on my forehead. I was also starting wearing makeup in that time. So most of those skin concerns were just the consequence of trying out different types of drugstore makeup, not knowing what to do with them, and also absolutely not knowing how to wash them off properly at the end of the day. Because I was getting a little bit insecure about these bumps all over my forehead and stuff, I started wearing concealer on top of it, but then at the end of the day I would just remove it with a makeup wipe. And I mean, I think everybody these days knows that makeup wipes are just the devil, so do not use makeup wipes. And I think around the age of 15, I could definitely say that I was insecure about the way that my skin looked. I'm very lucky to have never had extreme cystic acne, and I think that everybody is beautiful in their own way, acne or not. I would never judge someone for having bumpy skin because I have been through it all. And I am now 21, and if I don't have a consistent good skincare routine, my skin is terrible. More terrible than it has ever been when I was younger. I have very dry skin, even more sensitive skin. My skin is extremely sensitive because I've been trying so many things and because I have been using so many products over the years that I thought were good for my skin but were eventually absolutely not when I looked into them. My skin barrier was so damaged, and it has been so damaged for 4 or 5 years. Compared to the rest of my body, my face is always very red, very sensitive, very dry, but then I also have a little bit of oiliness in my T-zone. I don't get a lot of active acne and pimples, luckily, but because of my easily damaged skin barrier, I do get a lot of red bumps and just in general a lot of redness. Okay, so fast forward to a few months ago, I was probably scrolling through TikTok and I came across Korean skincare. Now, I did know that in Japan and Korea they have very different standards when it comes to makeup, skincare, stuff like that. And I also knew that they were ahead of our time. I know that Koreans are just experts when it comes to skincare, and that most of the time their skin looks really healthy, and they have this thing called glass skin. And I never really looked into it, but then I just came across so much of it on TikTok and I just fell down this rabbit hole of Korean skincare. And I was so intrigued that I really wanted to try it for myself, and I really wanted to see if this could change my skin in ways that other products just never really did over the years. Because I had to be honest with myself, I was using this skincare routine so consistently and always trying out the products that I thought were best for my skin, but eventually it never really did a lot. So yeah, it was time to try something new. So I switched up my entire skincare routine, of course gradually, and it did take a very long time to find the products that work best for me. And I am still trying new products every now and then, and I'm still not sure if my skincare routine is 100% perfected, but I can definitely see improvements. So without further ado, let me show you which skincare products made my skin go from this to this. So I'm just gonna make it easy for the both of us, and I'm gonna include my morning and nighttime skincare routine in this video, just because I've been so focused on repairing my skin barrier and softening my skin, nourishing my skin, that I'm not really using any crazy actives right now. So basically the only thing that's really different from both routines is that I double cleanse at night and I don't in the morning. So let's just chug it on in there in this video. So this is the first product that I want to show you. This is the Pyongyang Yule don't come at me if I cannot pronounce a lot of these Korean names, because I don't speak a word Korean, so I'm just gonna have to deal with my very bad English accent. So this is the Pyeongkeun Yul Mist Toner. This is actually something that I got in a sample size when I ordered something else from a Korean skincare brand, and then I got this one to try in like a little sachet. So this is just a mist toner that you spray on your face as a toner, which I think is absolutely amazing. I love mist things and sprays because it's just so easy to apply and you don't have to like get your hands all wet, and yeah, it's just easy. So I think that this is supposed to like reduce your redness, inflammation, and just nourish your skin. And I feel like this is not really a popular product. Like, I've not really seen a lot of people on the internet talk about this, but I actually really like it. When I tried it from this sample size, I applied it to my skin at night when it was really inflamed, because back then I was using another product that was just not good for my skin. Like, it did nothing for me and it broke me out so bad. So I tried to use this to calm it down, and the next morning I woke up and there was just no redness in my face, and that was something that I have never ever experienced before with a product so soon. And I must say that now I'm using it every day for a longer period of time. I don't feel like I see the results that I saw that one time, so maybe it had to do with, you know, the inflammation that was in my skin back then. But still, an absolutely amazing toner, and I really love this one. I always use it at the beginning of my morning routine to just spray my face before I apply other toners. But if I'm doing my nighttime skincare routine, of course I start with double cleansing. So it doesn't really matter if my face is dirty or I'm wearing makeup or not. I always double cleanse at night because I always use an SPF in the morning, and of course you sweat during the day and there's just a lot of pollution that enters your pores. So the first step in my nighttime skincare routine is an oil cleanser. This is the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Oil Cleanser. So this contains 50% soybean oil and 0.1% Panax ginseng seed oil. I'm not gonna lie, I've actually heard quite a few bad things about this one recently. Like, when I bought it, there were so many positive reviews, and I feel like now on platforms like TikTok there are so many people de-influencing this. Apparently soybean oil is a pore clogging ingredient and can make you break out. I don't think that I have experienced anything negative with this. Like, of course it's very hard to know because you have a very big skincare routine and you don't really know what's causing some breakouts, but I feel like I really like this one. It's very soft on the skin, it doesn't blur your eyes, it doesn't sting in my eyes either. It's just a very nice sort of herbal oil, and I feel like it takes your makeup and SPF off so nicely. It's just very easy to work with. The only thing that I'm not really a fan of with this cleansing oil is the packaging. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this with this oil cleanser, but it just started leaking out of nowhere, and even when I screw it on so tightly and it's also unclosed, as you can see, it's like leaking everywhere. So every time I take this with me, I always have to put it in a plastic bag so it doesn't ruin the rest of my stuff. Then when I've cleansed my face with an oil cleanser, I always double cleanse with a gel cleanser as well. So this is the Ionic Centella Mild Cleansing Foam, and this is actually my most recent try, and to be honest I'm still debating whether I like it, whether I will repurchase it or not, whether it does wonders for my skin. I don't know, because I have been having a little bit of skin trouble recently, but I think that's also, you know, had to do with my period cycle and then, you know, all the things that come with that. And there are a lot of good ingredients in this one. So it has 94.9% Centella Asiatica extract, which is one of the most calming ingredients out there. It's a skin relief and moisturizing cleansing foam, and it's pH balancing. So it has a pH of 5.5. The things that I love about this one is, first of all, I love this brand. Like, the brand Ionic is just very good. I've loved a lot of products from them. Also, I feel like Centella Asiatica does really work well for my skin. I've had multiple products with that ingredient in it and they're always very soothing for me. I love the texture as well. It has a very like beautiful soft pearl white texture. I really love that. It foams up really nicely. The only thing that is kind of putting me off is the smell. It's not a bad smell at all. It just reminds me of something. I don't know, from my childhood or something, and it's just, I don't know, it kind of gives me the ick. But overall, really love this cleanser. I do think that if I'm done with this one, I'm gonna try something else, just because I'm still finding out what works for my skin, and I have heard of some other great cleansers that I still kind of want to try, so I'm gonna keep you guys posted on this one. Okay, so like I said, after I've double cleansed in the evening, I will go in with my toner. In the morning, I will just immediately go in with the toner. Because I have such sensitive skin, I'm not gonna cleanse in the mornings. I did try it for a while to cleanse in the mornings, but I feel like it just made my skin very sensitive and it's very stripping for me, so I don't do that anymore. So after the mist toner, I go in with a second toner, and this is the Anua Heartleaf Soothing Toner. Okay, I have to say something about this stuff, because first of all, this is all over my For You page. Like, seriously, everyone is using this stuff. It's very expensive, but I can buy it, I can try it, maybe it works. Like, if everybody says that it's great, it's gotta be great. But then on the other hand, I had this feeling like I don't trust it. I don't trust that everybody is so hyped by this, that it is actually that good. Like, it's just toner. How can this be that good? I had to try it, so eventually when it was back in stock, I tried it. And let me tell you, I think that in my entire skincare routine, this is my holy grail right now. Like, this has changed my skin for the better so much. So this contains of 70% heartleaf, which is also, just like Centella Asiatica, one of the most soothing ingredients. It calms down redness, inflammation, it helps with acne, breakouts, and let me tell you, my skin eats this stuff up. There are a few things that I have come to know over the years that my skin really likes. I know that my skin likes aloe vera. It's really soothing for me. I know now that it likes Centella Asiatica, but heartleaf is like on a whole other level. My skin loves heartleaf. I pick my skin sometimes, which I know I'm not supposed to do, but when I have a pimple and I pop it, for example, it will be all red and inflamed. Normally that would take at least a month to fade away. When I use this stuff, in 2 days it's gone. So if you want to take away something from this video, please get this stuff, because the hype is not lying. There are so many more toners that I want to try from Korean skincare, but these are the two that I am sticking to for now. So when my face is still a little bit damp from the toners, I go in with this Cosrx Snail Mucin Essence. This is also a very popular product on the entire internet. Everybody is using this stuff and I really like it. Fun fact, when I bought this, I also bought the moisturizer. Like, it comes in a little tub and then it's like this really slimy, slick moisturizer. That is the product that broke me out. I don't even want to talk about it. It just it caused me so much drama, that one. But yeah, this one has 96% snail secretion filtrate, and it helps the skin to lose less moisture while you're keeping the skin smooth and healthy. So yeah, I really like this one. Is it life-changing? I don't know. Not really, I think, but I can use all the moisture and nourishment that I can get, so I'm definitely keeping this in my skincare routine. Oh, I forgot to show you this one. This is actually another Centella Asiatica product. So this is from Skin 1004, and it is the Madagascar Centella Ampule. This is 100% pure Centella Asiatica. Absolutely amazing product. I used up the entire bottle, so there's not a drop in there anymore. I have to buy another one. My budget is not allowing it at the moment, but eventually I will buy another one and this can go back into my skincare routine, but for now I'm not really using it. So as you guys know, I've always used the CeraVe moisturizer, which was actually quite good. It really calmed down my skin and I really liked it. I am an OCD person, and if I have almost every single product in Korean skincare, I also want my moisturizer to be Korean skincare. I know, I'm crazy, but that's just the way that my brain works. So this is the moisturizer that I've been recently using. This is the Etude Soon 2 times Barrier Intensive Cream. Also a very popular product. I wanted to try this out mostly because it's supposedly really good for very dehydrated and sensitive skin. So I think that I like this one, but I'm not really sure. Like, I've not really seen dramatic changes in my skin barrier. It's still sometimes a little bit red, and this is a very nice thick moisturizing cream, but I do think that it's a little bit on the like oily, greasy side. But if you have very dehydrated skin and you want something to really nourish you, especially at nighttime, then I would recommend this one because I really like it so far. By the way, at nighttime I use more of this than in the mornings because I also use an SPF in the mornings. This is the SPF that I use. This is also from Beauty of Chosen, and this is the Relief Sunrise and Probiotics SPF 50+. I feel like this is a very controversial product. Like, it's very popular and a lot of people use it, but then a lot of people think that it's not as good as everyone says it is. Supposedly this can also make you break out. I've not experienced any breakouts with this yet, but I am open to trying other SPFs as well. This is my second tube of this one, so I do really like it. And the thing that I like the most about this one is, well, first of all, it does not leave a white cast at all. Absorbs into the skin in seconds. I feel like this is a product that really makes me feel like I have plump glass skin. I don't know if it does, but I'm just gonna keep using this one because it feels good to apply this one. But yeah, in the mornings I use a little bit less of the moisturizer just because this is also a multi SPF moisturizer in one. I don't want to overdo it. And then there's just this little thing that I wanted to show you really quick. This is also from Beauty of Chosen, but this is the matte sun stick with mugwort and camellia. So this is a sunscreen stick. It looks a little bit like a deodorant. You can just swipe it across your face. Because I have dry skin, this is a little bit too mattifying for me because it is really matte. But I love to take this with me on holiday. You know, you're sweating quite a lot and there's just a lot of oils and stuff that's on your face. I do really like this one, and I don't really mind that it's mattifying in the summer. In winter time, fall time, this is not really something that I use regularly. I always opt for a liquid sunscreen. I feel like we went through that quite quickly, but then I also feel like I have just been talking a lot. So I'm very sorry if this was a little bit all over the place, but thank you so much for sticking around if you did. So yeah, those were all the products that I wanted to show you and the Korean skincare routine that I'm currently following. Like I said, nothing is set in stone yet. I'm still gonna try a lot of new things. You can follow my TikTok, by the way, which I've started recently. If you want to see me like apply these products, I've just posted a morning skincare routine, so you can watch that if you're interested. If you have any recommendations for me when it comes to Korean skincare for someone with my skin type, then please let me know because I am always looking for new things to try out, and I'm always open to suggestions. For now, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like down below. While you're at it, you can subscribe to my channel. It is completely free and you can see a lot more videos like this. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I would love to see you in the next video. Bye!